Let's take a look at a faster rate of speed. That'll be a little more interesting for conversions, factors, and dimensional analysis and that stuff. So maybe you've ever run across a mouse in your house, in your kitchen or something. You're like, man, that was fast. I thought I saw it, but where'd it go? Well, it turns out the common house mouse can run at about 8 miles per hour. That's pretty fast for a little small creature. So let's see if we can convert 8 miles per hour into feet per second. We're starting with this rate, 8 miles over 1 hour, which happens to also be a unit rate, although it doesn't have to be. So we're going to start with a unit rate, 8 miles over 1 hour, convert it to feet per second, where you need to convert both distance and time. Let's start with the time conversion. So hours, if I move down into smaller units of time, I'm going to go from hours to minutes. So I want a conversion factor that relates hours and minutes. Since my original rate has hours in the denominator, I want to have hours in the numerator of this conversion factor. So that means I'd have 1 hour over 60 minutes. 1 hour over 60 minutes, hey, they're the same value. 1 hour is the same as 60 minutes, so that ratio or fraction has a value of 1, meaning I can multiply by it and not change any value of the expression, so that's pretty handy. So 1 hour over 60 minutes, that's my first conversion factor. The second conversion factor, I got to get rid of minutes. So I have minutes in the denominator now, so I need minutes in the numerator. So let's use a conversion factor of 1 minute over 60 seconds. So with these two conversion factors for time, hours will cancel out, minutes will cancel out, leaving me with seconds. The last conversion factor I need to stick in is one for miles and feet. Handy to know that there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So for the last conversion factor, if I have miles in my original rate in the numerator, I need to put miles in the denominator. So I will have 5,280 feet over 1 mile. Now we can see all of these units cancel out except feet in the numerator and seconds in the denominator. And that's what we're targeting, feet over seconds. So just like multiplying any other fractions, we'll multiply all the numerators, multiply all the denominators, and see what we get. So 8 times 5,280 feet gives me 42,240 feet in the numerator. 60 times 60 for seconds gives me 3,600 seconds in the denominator. So this mouse could move 42,240 feet in 3,600 seconds. Probably going to be a little more convenient if we look at this as a unit rate. So we'll divide 42,240 by 3,600. That gives 11.7333 feet per second. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Pretty close to 12 feet per second. So if you've ever noticed, like, wow, that was about 12 feet across my kitchen. I had less than a second to see that mouse. That's about right. About 12 feet per second.